Hey WWE fans, Alex Cardinale here. It's time for this week's SmackDown recap. And this week's SmackDown took place on February 17th. And boy, oh boy, what a SmackDown it was. It was the final SmackDown before Elimination Chamber. And by the way, Elimination Chamber airs today, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific on Peacock in the United States and WWE Network elsewhere. And don't forget, at 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific on my YouTube channel, American Alex Cardinale, I'm going to do the Elimination Chamber 2023 pre-show. But right now, I'm going to review last night's SmackDown. And one thing that stood out for me was some of the audio issues that was happening. But one of them was not a mistake. The Montreal fans at SmackDown last night were chanting, "Fuck you, Roman." And so the WWE had to block that out for a few seconds. "Fuck you, Roman," and they had to block it out again. I don't know, maybe that was a Fox call, but that was pretty interesting. But the other segments that had audio issues, I'm pretty sure that was a mistake on WWE's end. So, the night began with a tag team match. Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler taking on Natalya and Shotzi Blackheart. And Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler won that match. And then there was a Hit Row promo. But that Hit Row promo was interrupted by Bray Wyatt and Uncle Howdy. Bray Wyatt and Uncle Howdy would attack Hit Row and send them over the top ropes and get them out of the ring. Then Bray Wyatt would jump on the microphone and he would say, "Brock Lesnar or Bobby Lashley, whoever wins tomorrow, you need to watch yourself." So, in other words, it looks like we're going to get either Brock Lesnar versus Bray Wyatt or Bobby Lashley versus Bray Wyatt at Elimination Chamber. That's going to be a really cool match. Then Drew McIntyre and Sheamus defeated the Viking Raiders. And Gunther successfully defended his Intercontinental Championship against Madcap Moss. Now, I personally have to give it to Madcap Moss. I thought Gunther was going to squash him, but Madcap went in there and put up a fight. But at the end of the day, Gunther is leaving SmackDown still the Intercontinental Champion. Asuka defeated Liv Morgan, and Asuka builds momentum heading into the Elimination Chamber with her victory over Liv Morgan on SmackDown last night. And the main event segment was Sami Zayn coming home. And Sami Zayn basically told the Montreal crowd that this moment is for him, and he's going to defeat Roman Reigns in front of his Montreal crowd. And that basically was this week's SmackDown. So, for the first time on my SmackDown review, I'm going to say SmackDown was a banger, even though there were a couple of audio issues. The reason that I say this week's SmackDown was a banger is because the fans' involvement. I love when crowds get rowdy. I love when crowds say whatever on their mind. And I'm glad that that is happening again in 2023. That's right. Fuck you, Roman. I agree with those WWE fans. So last night's SmackDown, 10 out of 10 stars. Alright, so thank you for watching this week's SmackDown review. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget my Elimination Chamber pre-show, 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific, right here on my YouTube channel, American Alex Cardinale. And don't miss Elimination Chamber tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, Peacock in the USA, and WWE Network elsewhere.